I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry if I'm not replying to your chats. Shout out to Karim. Karim, I saw your chat on my previous live stream. Let me just start off with that. Right, go live, go live, go live. The dashboard. Yo, I think there's a duplicate stream key. Uh, First of all, shout out to Karim. I saw your chat in my previous stream, and I was not able to like reply to it. So first off, let me start off by giving a shout out to you, Karim. I think there's like a duplicate stream. I don't know how to end it. Man, how can I end this stream? There's a duplicate stream going on. I need to. Man, this is crazy. Let me just end the stream. Yeah, end it. Yo, yo, this is crazy. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, man. Shout out to Kareem, man. I saw your chat in my other stream, man. Wait, stream finished. What the hell is going on, man? Yo, all right. Sorry. Kareem, shout out to you, man, because you know, you you. I saw your chat on the previous stream, man. Yo, forgive me. It's my first time using YouTube, so I think there's like the stream just kept flowing, man. I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know what's happening with the software. It's my first time using YouTube. So there was a duplicate stream, man. This is crazy. So I'd love to say like, yo, shout out to everybody that like, put in a chat in the chat box in my other stream. Yo, shout out to you. Uh I'm still learning how to use this YouTube stuff. So but welcome to this live stream. I'd love to thank my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Tim Sachs wrote the forward to the book The Penny Stock Course. Matthew Gray wrote the book Rocket Stocks, and you can find all their books on Amazon Kindle. Shout out to my mentors, man. Tim Sykes, Robert Kiyosaki, and Matthew Crater. Shout out to them. They're my mentors. Without them, I wouldn't have learned how to trade. So, listen, I really just want to dive like straight into it. My hands are itching right now because I really want to share my trading secrets with you. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy sharing my trading secrets with you because I want you to be a better trader. All right. Now, these secrets do transcend into other markets. But for this stream particularly, I just want to focus basically on the S&P 500. Reason being because it's like a blue ocean strategy. All right. Um, I think we're gonna start with this. All right. Let's start with this because I need you to. I need. I need. I need you to get into this frame of mind because we are doing a blue ocean strategy right now, right? When you're trading, you really have to think of it like a business. So the reason why we are starting with the S&P 500, so this is you on the S&P 500 stocks. We're not doing forex, crypto, penny stocks, or futures. All right, we're just S&P 500 stocks. Okay, the truth is, you can trade futures in the S&P 500 market, right? Okay. Now the tools we're not using TradingView, MTV, Thinkorswim, or many scanners. We're just using FinViz. All right. And with FinViz, the cool thing I love about this strategy is you know, we just focused on three things: price action, volume, and key levels. And then we're just going to scan within the next 10 to 30 minutes daily, right? It's low. The clarity, very simple, unlike 2 hours or 5 hours of daily. Like with Forex, I won't lie to you, Forex does take time to scan. You kind of have to do it like, manually. If you're into Forex trading, you can short USD CHF. That's the US dollar compared to the Swiss franc, all right? Uh, you can short sell that one. I think I saw it yesterday. But that type of scanning does take time, right? So not that I don't know how to trade forex, crypto, or penny stocks or this. I'm just saying for this stream right now, for this show right now, we're focused only at S&P 500. I can trade any of these if I wanted to with the skills that I have learned from studying technical analysis for over 7 years now. I've been studying technical analysis since 2017. So I don't expect you to master technical analysis. So that's why I have really digested it down. I've made a decision to digest it down to only the S&P 500, and I want you to start with Finviz only. All right. Trading view is very advanced. It's for advanced traders. Okay. Finviz is like the beginner level. All right. It's like for beginners. And I'll never forget. One time I was following one of my business mentors. His name is Russell Branson. He runs a successful online software called ClickFunnels, and he's a wrestler, and he would say whenever he would get lazy, he would always go back to the basics. And sometimes in life you will reach that point where you will get lazy, all right? You will get lazy because whether it's especially via exercising. So whatever it is that you get lazy at, you feel like you're slacking, you feel like you're getting old, you're losing energy. The best thing you can do is to start from the basics, and this is what we're doing, all right? By me uh, promoting Finviz to you right now, it's just basically starting from the basic, all right? We're basically starting from the basic level, all right? So basically, that's what we're doing, all right? We're starting from the basic level, and yeah, man, that's what it is. That's what we're doing right now. We're starting from the basic level, and that's what I just want to like digest in you. So that's why we're starting Finviz, because look, it's a lower cost. It's just specializing in S&P 500. The emotional stress is very low, and it's only 10 to 30 minutes daily. So this is the strategy. So when you are talking about blue ocean strategy, it's a business book written by I think Chan or something, some Asian guy, and some like I've forgotten their names, but check out the book Blue Ocean Strategy. Perfect book to get you in a business mindset, because trading is really a business at the end of the day. So I just want you to get into that business mindset. Even as you like begin trading, I want you to get in that business mindset. I'm so excited right now. I can't wait to scan for the stocks, because I usually scan with these stocks only when I'm on the live stream. I don't scan for them outside the live stream. All right. So uh, and that's the power of this. We're doing it live. All right. You're seeing me scanning for stocks live, stocks that I'm actually going to enter. All right. So that's what it is. So we're eliminating the trading view for crypto and random markets. We're removing the noise and the competition. We're lowering cost and complexity. We're reducing indicators, emotional trading. We're increasing expertise and consistency. Remember, we're focusing only on the S&P 500 volume and institutional investors flow. So we're just creating S&P 500 only trading identity plus a Finviz age. This is unique value, different from 95% of traders. It's basically the basics of trading, all right? Then later on, you can upgrade from me as your mentor or whatever. You can try, trading view and all these other trading mentors out there. But I want to put you at the basics. Also, it will reduce, the legal trouble that I might get into, right? Because I don't want to get into any legal trouble. So the best way for me to go public, especially with my technical analysis skills, is to always sell and promote basic tools. All right, that's the best way. The challenge with promoting advanced tools is we get a lot of beginners, especially in the public. We get a lot of beginners, people who don't know how to trade. So we want to reduce that risk. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this. You know, basic. Can I do trading view? Yeah, I can do trading view. Of course, I can do trading view. Of course, I can trade on trading view. I'm an expert, right? I've been doing this for a long time. But I don't want you to start from trading view, all right? I want you to start with Finviz. Okay? Can I trade forex? Yes, I can trade forex. I used to call myself Lobosi Forex. Now I'm Lobosi Charts. So again, if you're just joining me, welcome to this video. This is lower C chart, and let's dive right into it. We're going to talk about how to trade candlestick patterns. Now, the first thing we're looking at is the bullish. All right, so our strategy is basically we have to remain bullish. Okay, so we don't trade any pattern that does not touch the 50-day moving average or the 200-day moving average. Now, this is called the golden cross. When the 50-day moving average is above the 200-day moving average, this is called the golden cross, and we don't trade this. Now, we have something called the bullish counterattack. Now, what it has to do is it has to touch the wick, it has to touch the EMA. All right, that's what we are aiming for, and this is what you want to trade. Okay, this is what you want to trade. So I'm going to launch. Let me see what we have. I'm going to launch a poll. Um, just a second. So I don't know what's happening here. So I'm going to launch a poll because this is very important for you to understand. All right. I need you to understand one thing before I go on, because this is another mistake that I make, that I have been making since I started trading. And it's something that I never really got to understand until recently. What's happening? Do start the poll. So, which the poll is, which do you trade? Do you trade market orders, limit orders, or I don't know? So let me know in the chat. Let me know in the poll. Which which do you do? Okay, I want to know in the poll. Which you do? Do you trade? Which do you trade? Do you trade market orders, limit orders, or I don't know? This is very important, all right? I really want you to participate in this poll because I need to know what you're doing, right? Listen, it's easy to make this stuff easy, but it's not as easy as it looks, all right? So this golden cross is called, I call it the rocket booster strategy, right? Whereby the price is above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, and it gaps up while touching the EMA. So this is what you want to trade, all right? Now, this is my rule. I say the bullish counterattack pattern must either sit on the 50 EMA with its body, or its shadow must at least touch the EMA. Otherwise, I ignore the signal. So make sure the RSI range is between 40 and 60. Make sure the volume has an increase. And also make sure the golden cross is present. Like, only take a bullish counterattack if the body or wick touches or sits on the EMA while the price is above the golden cross. So remember, we're going to actually do this live. This is very important. We're going to do it live. That's part of the deal. Okay. So remember, the bullish counterattack pattern must at least sit on the EMA with its body, or its shadow must at least touch the EMA. Otherwise, I don't trade it. Now, that's very important. And then the poll that I've put in the chat, listen to me. It's very important that you get this. Do not use market orders, okay? Do not use market orders. Use limit orders, and always trade when the market is closed, all right? So a limit order is what you trade when the market what you trade when the market is closed. Now this strategy works only for S&P 500 futures traders. Okay. Now the reason you want to do this is because you want to trade. Um, okay, your equity should be at least below 70%, and your liquidity. That's if you're trading S&P 500 futures. That's the one that I trade, and I'm going to show you a proof of how I made the strategy work for me. All right. Um, I'm at, okay. Yeah. So I'm going to show you how the strategy works for me. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? All right, so I'm going to show you a little bit of some proof of what I did. I think on one of my videos, if you check them out in the past. Um, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of some proof, right, before we go on how I like made it. All right, so show you a little bit of some proof. All right, so that's how it looks like. So on this trade, I made like $7. As you can see on the screen. So that's like a little bit of some proof. You can see it right here. I made like $7 on this trade. Okay, it was a $4 trade. The value of the trade was $4. I used 10x leverage, and I entered somewhere here, right here on this crash. So this is the bullish harami. So it came up here from the bullish harami, and then this I've forgotten what the name of this pattern is, but it hit the doji. So I entered on the doji at market order. It hit the doji here. This was the doji, right? So I entered somewhere here, and then the price crashed. Now you need to understand that the crash is very important. All right, this is a 13-day moving average, so it was above the 50-day moving average, which came about somewhere here. So what you need to understand about the crash after you enter a limit order and why your risk management matters, it has to sell. You need to understand it's like a business. So for example, when you enter a limit order, your broker has to sell that order. So that's why the price has to crash. So you want the price to crash when you enter a limit order. Okay, why? Because the broker has to sell your limit order to the market, right? So remember, there are market orders and limit orders. The guys who enter limit orders are selling to the guys who are entering in the market order. You get it, right? So what you're doing is it's like an arbitrage. All right. So when you enter your limit order, the broker will sell your limit order to the people entering in the market. Right. So it's like a mini arbitrage, right? It's like a mini profit. Okay. So you're kind of acting like a market maker when you enter via limit order. So please don't use market orders. Okay, don't trade when the market is open. It's too volatile. Remember, you guys to be a beginner, right? And that's what we're doing. We're trying to make you a beginner. All right, maybe later on when you have experience you can enter market orders, but personally, even my mentor Tim Sykes, I got this from my mentor Tim Sykes. He says do not enter market orders. All right, market orders suck, and you get something called slippage, and slippage is very expensive. Okay, now listen, this is how you use Finviz. And by the way, please feel free to get Finviz, support the channel, booster charts. All right, it's Luwasi charts. By the way, if you're just joining me, thank you for joining me. And I'm here to talk to you about how to trade this chart pattern on Finviz. So the first thing that you do is when you go to Finviz, remember you can get a 7-day free trial. Hook it up and yeah, go in. You know what I mean? Go in. So the first thing I want you to know is that the price has to have crossed above the 50 EMA. All right. So when the price crosses above the 50 EMA, and yeah, man, make sure the price is crossed above 50 EMA. Second, make sure the 200 EMA is below 50 EMA. Third, make sure the candlestick pattern gives you a hammer signal. All right. Now you can change it. All right. You can use the hammer. You can use the inverted hammer. So these are the patterns that you will use. All right. You can use the bullish counter attack. You can use the bullish harami, bearish harami, bullish engulfing, rising three soldiers, falling three soldiers. So these are bearish patterns. All right. Or you can use bullish patterns. But for us, for you and me, we're focused on bullish because remember, we have to use a blue ocean strategy, right? We have to eliminate the other patterns. So really, you will not even use these bearish patterns, right? You just use the bullish patterns. Now, these bullish patterns are only found on Finviz, the paid version. So you just have more options. Not that you will necessarily need the paid option. You just have, it's like a luxury, all right? It's like the difference between driving a Honda 2002 car and a Lamborghini. All right, you want a Lamborghini, okay? You want the Lamborghini, all right? Buy the Lamborghini, all right? So basically, that's what you're doing. You're just buying the Lamborghini when you get the Finviz paid version, or you can stick to a Honda like me, where you're just using the free version. All right, you can stick to a Honda car 2002 and stick to the free version. It's up to you. At the end of the day, this information is here for you to study, and it's free. All right, so again, change to index, which is equal to 500, S&P 500. Make sure the RSI is between 40 and 60. Make sure the price is below 20 EMA. So I'm going to leave the video here. I'm going to check on something. I left, I think, a pot of hot water on the stove. I'm going to check on that. Meanwhile, take notes of this because after this, we're going straight into the Finviz demonstration. Okay, so take notes. I will be right back. Answer the poll. Don't go anywhere, just take notes. I'll be back. Meanwhile, take notes of this because this is what I will be doing during the demonstration. Okay, this is what I used in the demonstration, so take notes. We're about to go to Finviz next. Okay, I'm back. I'm sure by now you have taken notes. All right, take the notes, take them down. So remember, after you've taken notes, the next thing I want you to understand is that you have to trade. These are the candlestick patterns that you'll be using. All right, but if you want, you can use the doji. I use the doji all the time. Roll. Man, I'm here to rescue you. Call me Superman. I'm here to rescue you. Oh man. Oh man, it's a classic, man. That's a classic, man. They call me Superman. I'm here to rescue you. Ah, man. I heard that beat, man. I couldn't believe it, man. Yo, that's a classic, man. That's a freaking fucking classic, man. Man. They call me Superman. I'm here to rescue you. Yo, anyway, let's get serious. No, so, yo, check it out. So, this is what it is. So this is the stock now. This is a spinning top, all right? Spinning black top. So, I think I've over zoomed in. Let me see. So I think. All right, let's do that. I think I've over zoomed it. It's so close. It's so close. Like the 200-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and my goodness, it's hard to see the lines. But it's so freaking close. This is crazy, huh? And this chart pattern, it reminds me of the down, like a reversal pattern. That's what it reminds me of. So on my other screen, I'm checking out if it's available on my broker, right? Remember, I'm doing this live, so I'm actually looking for a stock to trade. So what you want to do basically is you want to enter the trade, right? A limit order. So like I was saying before previously, okay? Um, like I was saying like previously, okay? Now limit orders, it's like an arbitrage, all right? So you want to use limit orders, okay? You do not want to use market orders. Okay? So again, I, I have to repeat this, okay? Kroger core, all right? So it's all right. It's definitely on my broker. So I trade futures, all right? So if you remember this pattern here, okay, that's I use the futures trading account for this. So that's my proof that the system works. So you just have to give it time, okay? Just give it time. It takes time, all right? So this trade took about 7 days. So don't hold for more than like 2 weeks, all right? So within 2 weeks you should profit. So I took profit here, all right? I took profit. It's about 17% profit, okay? Without margin, you are making about 17%, okay, per week, right? So it's a weekly income, all right? But you need to be patient. You need to be disciplined. Yeah. And remember, this is what you're looking for. Just a second. I just want to enter my. Let me just enter my limit order because my brokerage account is open on the opposite screen. You're not able to see it because I don't want you to see how much I'm trading. Man, I don't know. Maybe you can see it's only like what, $8. But anyway, um, I'm entering a limit order. So when you're entering a limit order, you don't want to be like above 70% of your equity, right? If you're trading futures. So I'm trading futures. but ideally I would advise you to not trade with uh, to not use margin. Okay, don't use margin. So 70% of $8 is $6. Okay, okay, right. Just a second. So again, you want to use limit orders. Okay, you want to use limit orders, right? So the limit order that I have put in, I don't know if you can I show you my screen? I don't know. I don't feel comfortable showing you my screen, guys. Let's see. I really don't feel comfortable showing you my screen. I wish there was a way to not show you my screen. All right. Okay. What I would do is I'll take a screenshot. Because right now I'm on my broker. Remember, this is live. Like, I'm actually seeing me find a stock to trade live. So right now I'm on my broker's ass. I'm on my broker's ass, trying to find. Pause. Pause. Okay. Broker's ass. Pause. Okay. Ah, man. What's that? Let me see. What I'll do is I'll enter the trade and I'll just take a screenshot. Just so that you see that I've entered the trade. I know you want me, baby. I think I want you too. Okay, I think I can show you this screen now. Okay, what is that? All right, so I'm going to show you like a screenshot of my limit order. Now I'm only doing this just for your education purposes, but there will come a time when I'll stop showing you, especially when I start, like when the amount increases. But when that day comes, don't worry, rewind to this, just rewind to this video, okay? Because I think there'll come a time when I'll stop showing you my orders, especially when the amount increases. Right now it's like what, $10. So I will show it publicly, but after when I pass $10, I'm going to stop showing it publicly. But even when that time comes, please feel free to come back to this video to check it out. Okay, so I'm going to show you my order. Right, so let me place my limit order created. So I'm going to show you now my screen. Let me show you. Is that okay? Let me show you my other screen. Let me close this one. Clear to right. Okay. So this is my order screen. Just to prove to you that it's live, right? But there'll come a time when I'll stop showing you these things, alright? So right now, because the price is kind of like insignificant, so it's fine. I can show it to you. It's not like much, okay? So that's my order screen. I mean, that's the purpose of trading. What's the purpose of doing a live stream if I can't show you like live footage, right? Wait, right? So what's the purpose doing a live stream without live footage? So let me show you live. So that's my order screen. As out of this recording of as out of the recording of this video, you can see this is my order screen. This is a perfect example. I think it's even more clearer than Finviz, right? So I want you to like take note of the order size, all right? So I'm using 10x margin, all right? This is a futures account. I'm using capital.com. I think in the future I'll put a referral link if you want to use my broker. I think there's a referral link somewhere. I'm using capital.com. Let me give you a referral link in case you don't have a broker. You can use my broker. Let me see. I think there's a friendship referral link somewhere. Yeah, referral program. What does it say? Refer friends. You can invite as many friends as you like. Your friend must deposit at least $200 and make 3 trades. Any reward, you can earn $100 for each individual friend. Okay, all right, fine. So I'm just going to invite you as a friend. Okay, it's not an affiliate. It's not a promotion. It's just a referral. Man, there's so many bugs. Where are all these bugs coming from? Uh, so this is just a friendship referral link. It's not a promotional link. So meaning I will not make any profit on your trades. I'll just make a profit on referring you. All right. So it's just a friendship referral link. It's not like, you know, friendship referral link. So it's just a referral link. Okay. So in case, I don't know, in case you need what a futures trading account, but this is only for like, you know, like if you're very like good at trading and all that stuff. That's when you can like use it. Oh my goodness. I've been on for what, 40 minutes? Oh my goodness, time moves fast, guys. Wow. And that's the thing, I'm enjoying the stream too much. So it's like, because I'm enjoying the stream so much. Let me see. Yeah, so check out capital.com. That's the account. So it's the friendship. So I'll just get like, if you deposit $200 and make 3 trades, they will give me $100. So it's a, yeah, for every friend that I refer, they'll give me $100 to trade with, obviously. So the $100 won't go into my account. So they'll give me like a starting capital of like $100 for trading. And if you do the same, if you can refer your friends as well, yeah, They also give you $100 starting capital. So yeah, if you can refer your friends as well to capital.com. Go. Okay, yeah. Mm. So I've put the friendship referral link in my description and in the chat, so check them out. So it's just a referral link, it's not a promotion. It's different from the Finviz one, because the Finviz one is basically like an affiliate promotion. So this one is just a referral link. So in case you need like a futures trading account, or you want to trade the one that you're seeing on my screen right now, the one that I'm using, right? So basically I want to show you how to make limit orders, okay? That's the point of this meet. So I literally just had to take a screenshot just now, because we're trading live, okay? It's real. All right, we're trading live. Um, but it's not, this signal is only valid for 1 day. All right, so from the time you're watching this, if you're watching this 2 days late, 3 days late, then this is an invalid signal. So you only have 24 hours to place this trade, okay? So after 24 hours from the time you're seeing this on the date of this video, 24 hours after this date, do not even think about entering the limit order, okay? So the point of this video is to show you how to enter limit orders. So you can see this is a limit order, okay? Can you see it? Goodness, can you see it on the screen? I'm not seeing it on the screen. What's happening? All right, there we go. Sorry about that. I thought you saw everything. I think you can see it now. So you can see place limit order. Here it is. Okay. Man, what's happening? What's happening to my screen? I want you to see that limit order there. So you can see place limit order right here. All right. So now this is what I want to teach you about risk management. So look at my margin, right? So my total capital is $8, right? Remember from the $7 that I made, I think I made like, yeah. So my total capital is $8. So the margin, this is my equity. So $5 divided by $88, that's like 60%. Okay. So I'm only risking 60% of my capital. So I'm liquid 40% on my position at 10x margin. All right. The price is 67.77. So if you look closely here, okay, this orange line represents the 50-day moving average. This like lime green line represents the 200-day moving average. All right. So my entry is right here, 67.77. Okay. Now my 67.77 is right below. It's above. Man, what am I trying to show you? So 67.77, right, is above the 50-day moving average, right? No, no, no. Yeah, the 50-day exponential moving average (EMA), and then it is below the 20-day moving average, which is 67.9. So I've caught the spread, right? So there's like, it's called the spread. So this price is between the 50-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. So it's called a trailing buy stop. Also, you can see it's a reversal, because if you look at this here, this is the range we were talking about. So again, this is live trading. So you're seeing this live, right? I'm not like, you know, BSing you or something. So that's the importance of you joining these trade lives and watching the videos. I will I will be showing my trade, but when I reach $50, I'm going to stop showing you my trades. Okay, so take advantage of this beginner stage where I'm at. When I reach $50 capital, I'm going to stop sharing my trades with you. Okay, so yeah, so just take advantage of this friendship. You know what I mean? That's why there's a friendship link. And I'll probably even stop promoting the friendship link. All right, so just take advantage of this video. That's why this is just a way of saying thank you for being a good friend, as I'm starting out, you know, being public of this knowledge. You know what I mean? So basically, these are EMAs, all right? They are not SMAs. Um, so EMAs are more accurate. Okay, so that's the one I'm using on the screen now of my broker, right? And that's the cool thing about capital.com, right? You can the broker has indicators. I remember the time when I used to trade when I was a member of capital.com. These guys were not even like, they didn't even have a screener, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like this advanced. So I think they have partnered with TradingView. So this is like an API from TradingView. So take advantage of capital.com. Check out the friendship link. I'll get $100 if you deposit $200 and make 3 trades. All right. So it's important that you make those 3 trades. All right. That's why I have to keep teaching you. All right. So now this move you usually take, I think, like a week or so for you to make profit. So we're going to come back 7 days from now. We're going to come back to this same stock. Okay, so mark this date. 7 days from now, we'll come back and see the loss or profit. Hopefully, I hope I'll make a loss. So you can even see my limit order here. My position size is 0. I don't know, is that 0.8? Nah, don't know what position size that is. I can't read the position size. But this is the screen that I'm looking at. As you can see, this is the time, Central African time. So this is the screen that you are looking at. Okay, not BSing you or anything like that. And how did we find this? We found it here. All right, that's the company right there. Yeah, I think my position size is 0.8. All right, so I've placed my limit order. I've closed my broker's window. Okay, I've closed it. I've placed my limit order. So I just wanted to prove to you that, you know, we're trading live. Okay, so this is the guy. All right, this is the company. Let me see what we have here. Okay, yeah, it's better. All right, so as you can see here, so this is what we saw. All right, this is the company. As you can see, Kroger Core. It's the same one here. Okay. KR Kroger Core. If you can see it right here. You see, position size 0.8. Again, this move is only valid for 24 hours before the market opens. Once the market opens, this position is invalid to me. All right, it's invalid. You do not enter. So check out capital.com. There's a friendship referral link there. That's the platform I'm using. It's the futures trading platform I'm using. It's international. Okay, you can use it. As far as I'm concerned, in Africa and United States. All right, so yeah, it's international. It uses the Swift system in case you don't have a Visa card. Okay, ideally use the Swift system, but I think they do have a provision for a Visa card as well. So, but I use this. I'm stuck to the Swift system. Okay, so if you don't have the Swift system, I'm sorry, you will not be able to use this brokers. You have to find another broker. So these guys are good because they have S&P 500 future stocks. So any stock that I see on Finviz, I can trade it. All right. So as you can see, my capital, my equity is 60%. So I'm liquid about 40%. In that liquid 40% at 10x margin in case the price, because the price is very volatile. Okay. You might even have a negative position of negative 10, negative 20, and so you will not be stopped out. You will not get a margin call. All right, so that's basically what it is. You should check out the movie Margin Call. Again, it's a limit order. So during market close, and you can see the range right there. This is a reversal, right? So it's like got two low highs right here, right? It starts like 1, 2, right? You can see this 1, 2, then it goes up, a new high after two new lows, new high, new low, all right? So it's a new high, new low, new high, new low. Then it reverses right here. And if you look really close, this does look like a bullish counter attack chart pattern before, but this is a spinning black top. Okay, looks like a bullish counter attack to me anyway. What do you think? Don't they look alike? So basically, this is what you want, right? And then this is how you trade it on Finviz. Wow, this is a long, 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 long stream. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Uh, Man, I enjoy these streams. So I'll have to end this stream. Um, I've given you tons of value, man. I've given you tons, 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 tons of value. And I still have more to talk about. So, again, take note of this. This is what I used on my screener, right? Remember the RSI is between 40 and 60. Now, for it to be between 40 and 60, you have to say price is below the 20-day moving average. What I'm looking for. So this is the stock that we found today, and we entered it. I even showed you I entered it. Now again, I'm going to stop sharing my broker's screen when I hit like $50. Okay. So for now, as long as I'm below $50, because my starting capital is $8 by the way. So as long as I'm below $50, I will show you my entries. The earnings report has already passed, but I think what's really going for us is the wow. So we have a dividends report next month. So maybe that's what will make this stock go up. We have a dividend report. Dividends, I think they're reporting dividends next month. So you have about 2 weeks to hold the position. So probably something should happen. So last time they increased the dividends by 15%. You know, so we'll see. Again, the profit you expect is about between 10 and 20% on your position without margin. Ideally, that's what you want to do. So I think what's the catalyst for this one is there'll be a dividend report next month on the 14th of November. So we only found one stock, and that's what I love about the S&P 500, right? Every day we have stocks to trade, and it's very conservative. But if you want more options, right, that's why I'm saying get Finviz. The link is in the description in the chat. Get Finviz. And this is exactly what you're seeing here. The 20-day moving average, price below the 20-day moving average. Price crossed the 50-day moving average, 200-day moving average below the 50-day moving average, and then the candlestick pattern. We're using the spinning black top in this case. Take note of the RSI, it's in a reversal. Even though the volume is negative, um, ideally that's what you want. So this is a grocery store. And so I'm going to end the stream with this because I really want you to get the strategy. So I'd love to thank you again so much for watching this video. You take care, all right? Remember, this is the Blue Ocean strategy. Take care. Trade safe out there. I'll leave the stream open for 5 minutes.